Bitcoin is clearly showing signs of cooling off. We had our price target at 48K. We had this target when it was at $25,000, and we said that we would shave our head if we didn't get 38K by December, the real price being 48K. I said multiple times that I would sell 15% at 42K, target hit. We said that we'd sell another 15% at 48K, target was hit. But what is next for Bitcoin? Let's get into it. It is pretty clear that Bitcoin is working on Wyckoff distribution. What is Wyckoff distribution? For a lack of better words, it's just what we measure a local top to come in into. If you're buying climax, your automatic reality, you're buying climax, your automatic reality, your up thrust, right here would be your up thrust, and then this is even your UTAD. What is next is our last point of support, followed by phase E, which is your markdown, aka a bear market. Now, am I saying that the bull market is coming or not coming? That is not what I'm saying, but what I'm saying in the micro time, we've had a bull market, Bitcoin up being 200%, and we are going to take some of that back, reconsolidate before the real bull market will start at the end of 2024. Now, here's a video of me talking about where we were going to go when Bitcoin was at $31,000. Highest that we've had a body close potentially today. If this holds, that would signal a continuation as high as $48,000, and that's basically where I think that we're going to go, somewhere between as high as $48,000. And then I made multiple videos talking about where I would be taking profit, what levels, why, and the main thing that I was looking at was the 86 level on a weekly RSI. We hit that, plus we hit the 618 perfectly on the nose, as you can see right here. And this is essentially exactly what Bitcoin likes to do over and over and over again. Let's go over it. So you have your real bull run, then you crash down, call it 80%. Sometimes it's 85, sometimes it's 90, sometimes it's 77. Let's just call it 80%. You crash down. In this particular case, 86%. And then you retrace, which a retracement is a top of the mountain. You have a ball. The ball goes down the mountain, bounces from the bottom, and comes up about 50 to 70%. If I had a ball, I dropped the ball, a ball would not bounce all the way up. It would bounce about 50 to 70%. That is what a retracement is. Bitcoin loves to do the 618. In fact, it does this over and over again. It did this back in 2013. Crash down, retrace up to the 618. People think that the real bull market is starting. What about the Bitcoin ETF? What about the Bitcoin ETF? That's going to make it different this time. The real bull market's going to start. This time it's different. Except we've done this same exact structural move over and over and over again. And we have done it yet again, one more time. And Bitcoin is showing real signs of weakness right now. Does that mean that Bitcoin is bad? No. It means that it's up 210% from the bottom, aka 22 years of stock market gains. Bitcoin did that in one single year, and now it's time to cool off. Nothing goes up in a straight line forever. So where is Bitcoin going to be headed? What will I be doing? Not what you should do, but what I'm going to be doing and where I think it's headed. All right, at a minimum, if we get below this moving average right here, the 8 moving average on the weekly, there's nothing. There is no trading at all. There's no trading. All the way down to about $32,000, $33,000 is the first bit of trading. And there's no moving averages. Basically what I'm telling you guys, there's nothing to catch us, okay? In between here, where we're at right now, and the mid 30s. So at a minimum, I think that we're coming back to about $35,000. We could go as low as $30,000. Okay, that's where we're going to start to catch this prior range. And this is a perfectly normal and healthy move when you have a breakout and a back test of the prior trading range. Now, if we back test all the way, that would put us at about $32,000. Me personally, I have USDC and USDT on the sidelines. I will continue to normal dollar cost average every single week. I have my DCA set up for Monday and Friday. I have a big chunk of change sitting on the sidelines USDC and USDT. Once we start to get below $37,000, I will start to reaccumulate that USDT and USDC. Not what you should do, but that's what I'm going to be doing. We are about to get a cross on the daily, the 8 crossing the 21. For all intents and purposes, this is showing real signs of weakness. We had a divergence on the daily. We were printing higher highs on the RSI, or lower highs on the RSI while the price was still going up. That is a divergence. Now we are showing real signs of weakness. If we clear this right here, this is like $40,700. If we clear that with a body, we are certainly going to, at a minimum, test $35,000, maybe even as low as $30,000. Should you panic sell? Absolutely freaking not. You should continue to dollar cost average and look at this as a buying opportunity, because in my opinion, this will be the last generational entry points that you or anyone is going to get, because after the retracement on the past iterations, we back tested roughly 40%, and I'm not counting this whole range down in here. I'm just counting the base of the move. I don't think we're going to get a C19 crazy climactic event. That's not what I think that we're going to get. I think we're going to get to the bottom of this range just like we have every single time. We're going to trade sideways. Let's look at how many days we were in this range right here before we actually got out of it. 313 days before the real bull market started. Now, I don't think it's going to be 313 days, but that's just showing you one example of how long it can actually take. Let's take a look at the other iteration, which I think that structurally we're more behaving like this. Once we crashed down, before we made a new high and got out of there, it was 110 days. So basically somewhere between 110 and 300 days of trading sideways, trading in the boringness, before the real deal life-changing bull run will actually start. I told you guys that this Bitcoin ETF is a classic case of buy the rumor, sell the news. Everyone said, no, it's different this time. Show me the charts and I will tell you the news. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I can only tell you what I'm going to be doing, not what you should guys do. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow me for more.
You are now in the presence of a...
It's your boy, Ski
king.